You see that? That's what I'm talking about. NFC Championship game this week in Phoenix. Will it ever happen again? I don't know. I don't care, really, because I'm sitting on top of the world. This video has nothing to do with this, though. What I am doing is that I just sent out an invitation to all the listeners of the Teacher's Life podcast to check out the YouTube videos I made about making math videos and reading videos and sending them to my kids. And this is an invitation to the podcast listeners especially. This is a headset I use right here to make my podcast, and usually when I'm speaking into it, it's really just me. I don't know who I'm speaking to. I have a little page on my podcast, little page there that I can see that a couple people are listening to it. It's not that many, but it's some people, and I never get to see you guys. There are people in Maine, Rhode Island. There are people listening, and I would like to see your face. So, if you're a listener to the Teacher's Life podcast, send me a video. What do I say? I don't know. I guess the invitation I want to throw out there is I want an episode, right, a little podcast that all the listeners, some of the listeners, can call in to the hotline and give a little 20-second deal of whatever the topic is, and then I can throw it all together and we can have one podcast where there's a bunch of people on it. Now, I don't know what it's going to be. I've had some suggestions through a previous podcast, and I thought I'd throw out video style and see what you guys can do with it. So send a response to this with what you think we should do on the Teacher's Life, because I don't know how many people actually have podcasts that listen to it, but some people enjoy being the only person involved. I've had interviews, right? I call these people, email about 20,000 times, get the questions to them, call them up through Skype, have a little conversation with them, post that. But it's too hard to have a co-host. Everybody's so busy, and I don't know anybody here. And so, instead of that, I don't want it to be just me on the show. I've had people call in and tell stories, and that was great, and then that kind of ended. Nobody's calling the hotline. But I want some people on. So respond to this video and tell me what we should do. We need a nation party, the Teacher's Life Nation extravaganza, where everybody's on the show. Not at the same time. You don't have to get that complicated. I don't know how to do that. But the hotline number, you call that, you leave a message, and then I can have a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. If you have to choose between which one to respond to, this video or the reading or math, please choose the other ones. But I also just want to see people's faces, see who's listening to me. Throw me a shout out. That's really all I have. Thanks you guys for listening to the podcast, and I want to keep it fresh, man. I don't want to run out of ideas and have people not listen to it. So that, in addition to me not wanting to be the only person doing it, is the reason for this video and this. That's what I'm talking about. You watch. Sunday, done. Consider it a W. Super Bowl, we're going to be in Tampa, we're going to be away. Just got a buddy that moved to Tampa, Cardinals fan. You better act totally obnoxious, because this may never happen again. And we're going to go to the Super Bowl. We're going to win 96-0, and we're just going to party. So, other than that, that's all I got. And so, respond, would you? Help me out. Help me help you.